Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LEC matchup.
Either started on his top side, Vi starting on the bot side, so as they did another full clear, they're in a good position to set up for these objectives, and it's ultimately just going to be a cross map. And it comes back to what we were talking about earlier. What is the early game priority going to be for these junglers?
Makes it a little bit more tricky to lock him up. As they step forward, might look for a Nature's Grasp. There's a Shadowing Strike. Alvaro is going to come in from the side. Make it rain. From Super, we'll get the slow, but I don't think MDK can do much with a single cannon and a caster there. Equalizer down on Mirwin. He dashes away with a Pathmaker. Not falling for the trap of Q3ing Oscar and then pulling him back across the Equalizer that we saw happen yesterday. Nature's Grasp comes out, tanked up. Noah has to cleanse away. Jun flashes underneath the tower. Alvaro flashes forward. Noah away from this as the bullet time rains hell down onto the face of Jun. The curtain's open, but Adioyo will be able to walk away from this one. More about clearing the wave than anything of the game, so might just be an exchange again. Oscar, Equalizer, not up yet. As he's caught underneath the tower. Steadfast presence out by Alvaro, but Oscar survives for the moment. Should be able to clear out the wave. Mirwin, Q3, knocked back with the Bolt Breaker, but Pathmaker keeps him alive. Noah underneath the tower, taking a couple of shots. Will they look for more on this dive? Mirwin still has the all-out. Humanoid's on his way across to bolster the attack, and Mirwin, even with an all-out, can't get out of that. Razork has to flash away. The True Shot Barrage goes wide, and Fnatic find a kill on the dive.
Yeah, they were very respectful of the Cassante. They were patient in waiting for Humanoid to come down. And when all four members were ready, they caught Mirwin off guard before
another wave comes in about 5 seconds, and no wave for Fnatic means the first turret blood will go over to MDK.
They don't need to greed for the kill. Ultimately, they've zoned Mirwin away from the farm, as that's what's happening to Oscar on the top side of the map. They will system with the wave at their backside as well. I see no reason why they can't take this one down. So nice. This is probably the first major advantage that MDK will have gained.
The champions of the LEC. For Fnatic, it's been all the way since 2018 since they were able to do that. Obviously, Mad Lions Koi have won a little bit more recently than that, but...
I mean, just side of the map. I don't think they can really run the risk of a dive, though. They're just trying to overstack to chip away at this tower.
It's a good trade from Fnatic, though, because essentially MDK went for the play we were talking about, which was push mid, lean into boss, and they end up spending time on MDK chasing Oscar in and out, so they don't actually invest members onto that tower. So you get the top tower, you get that pressure onto the top tier 2. They do give the Dragon to MDK, but I think the only mistake Fnatic... Oh, actually, might give Mirwin here.
Flash forward with the Vault Breaker into the cease and desist. Mirwin tries to dash away, but he's already on 300 HP. A dash, a flash, not enough with the Magnet Storm pulling him back. Fnatic get their second on the board.
This should open up this top tower as well. The damage is already done earlier. Alvaro hovering around to try and deny the tower, but it's going to be secured.
Fnatic are going to start those TP plays and see if they can very quickly pick someone off and just start to elevate their game plan a little bit more. Maybe even finding more, though, here.
First one to be caught out, and he's going to go down immediately. The Equalizer not well placed. Cease and desist going in, but the shield is enough for Scowie with the locket. There's one for Super. Razork dashing back in, but he's going to be put in the dirt for a double, and MDK come alive.
A nice collapse from MDK. Fnatic was stacking on the top side, and they were making the rotation towards mid, and MDK was able to punish them in that movement. An area of the map that Fnatic didn't have full information of. Alvaro gets another one. And now MDK will secure the mid-tier 2. Oh, I spoke too soon. They didn't have enough of a minion wave.
But all their fans as well. This is not the MDK that I expect to show up. They're taking a very standard build and beating Fnatic at their own game.
Cheating tempo as well here. Elioya took the long way around. Jun thought everyone had gone back to base, but he's the only one doing that now. Sent back to the fountain. A TP in as MDK may turn their eyes towards the Baron.
Yeah, why not? The numbers advantage. Noah's still not respawned yet, and he's going to take a while to get back there. Mirwin can act on zoning duty, and they're going to accelerate this game.
No Equalizer for Oscar in Mirwin being the bouncer. Holding Razork at bay, Humanoid coming in, no vision over the wall. There's one sapling there as Mirwin jumps in. The Entofus come out, the Nature's Grasp to follow up. And Razork is sent packing. MDK keep the Baron aggro. The curtain's open and Yoya dashes in with a twisted advance. Hit with one shot, a second hits Mirwin, but Humanoid tries to steal, can't get it. Good sole point for MDK. If they take it, they can utilize the entirety of this Baron to push out all these waves, get as much standing gold off the map as possible, and then still reset and go for that Drake.
And look at the difference between the AD carries. Infinity Edge now finished for Super. Ooh, Alvaro.
Equalizer goes down, Magnet Storm as well to follow up. Okay, maybe they can't use the entirety of the Baron buff to push in after losing Alvaro, but
They really should have drifted from mid to top and forced pressure onto Fnatic, but by trying to go for the mid lane turret, Alvaro gets punished. No, Jun by B.
face check splashes away. Bolt breaker in by Razzle. Currently it's only a 4v4, the TP behind, but the bullet time dodged this. Razzle sent packing, the rest of Fnatic retreating. Humanoids behind MDK right now, but doesn't really have a way to join the fray. Oscar is slowed up with the Make It Rain. Vescowie and Humanoid might butt heads in the bot lane.
MDK a bit mixed on what they want to convert this into. I think they've set their sights on the bot tier 2. The Dragon is, of course, alive, but you don't want to go for that objective immediately. You want to leverage the fact that there are dead members on the side of Fnatic to siege onto these towers. Oscar may have overstepped.
Anyone going in, Pathmaker flashed away from. Had to respect the fact he could be pulled back by Mirwin. And now the Drake in the eyes of MDK.
They're playing around their compositional weak points though really, really well.
Yeah.
When you look at, hey, we are struggling to engage at long range, they're just playing around Fog of War.
Well, it's a similar problem that's occurring today so far.
Yeah, they had the 4 versus 5, so just thought, hey, we can just out-muscle you, and now they're getting out-muscled on the top side. It's Alvaro gets him!
Oh my god! You just don't get a chance to move. No flash, of course. That was burned in the bot lane by Mirwin earlier on. Humanoid trying to push that out, but Mirwin's going to catch him.
I mean, if I could surmise that from one of the great philosophers, I would say I am Groot, you know? Just perfectly summarizes that play.
Groot.
Well executed.
Yeah, you and Vin Diesel right up there with Plato.
Another tower going to be secured for Vescowie.
Being able to be that impactful. He's only at 2.5 items himself. Almost has that third. Crypt Bloom or Void Staff on its way. That Lightning Jewel.
Yeah, we're yet to really see a strong fight from Fnatic. The TP flank.
Nature's Grass goes out. Razzle has to step forward, has the Bolt Breaker, will dash down, but Vescowie begins to open up. Now Elioy has been caught. Mirwin tries to get to the back line. Vescowie's already killed off Razzle down towards the bottom side of the fight. The all-out pulls back Humanoid! And MDK welcome him to the family, as Vin Diesel would say. They take him out, and Fnatic now only have 3 to try and defend the Baron plate from MDK.
I mean, it's an easy Baron and a they would not have been able to qualify for anything. And now they find themselves with a level of
standard League of Legends that they, and even a difficult composition of that to execute, and they're executing well.
They do still need to break the base. Super.
Seasoned assist in, Keeper's Verdict, stopwatch from Super. Didn't expect him to have that one in his toolkit, and now Razzle pays the price for not pressing tab. Noah's caught in the bullet time, and MDK are gonna rip straight through Fnatic and take game 1.
Super with the smart purchase to buy himself a little bit more time in the fight. He knows that if he gets caught, the game can be turned, but he will not get caught. He will not be denied, and MDK are looking to go 1-0 up in this best of 5.
Oscar Inning trying to do anything he can to defend, but I'm afraid he can't do much. Set Packing joins his team in body bags as MDK go 1-0 up in this series.
These were the best highlights from today's LEC matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, "Okay." See you on the next one.